So here, double coverage with Wayne after the game. How's it go, Coach?
Pretty good. Okay, we came out and executed our game plan pretty well, and we were happy with how the game started. A little flat in the second half, and some of the rookies and getting as many of the backups on there as possible to get them kind of game-blooded was a priority for us in that second half, and we did that. So there's always going to be kind of ups and downs during that period, but I think they handled themselves really well, and we just need to get in the film room and make sure we get the right adjustments down for the future.
So good to see Tristan back on the field?
Yeah, it's great to see Tristan back on the field. He's had a tough 2 years now. He stayed involved with the team, which is a credit to him kind of personally, really, because it would have been easy for him to step away from football for a little while, but he stayed involved, and he was kind of a coaching mentor for us last year with the QBs. But it's great to see him back on the field and having fun.
So looking towards the xpLosION next year, would you like to face maybe a more equally matched opponent? No offence to Nottingham, but 71-6 isn't exactly a great game.
I mean, Nottingham are a good team. I mean, we came out and played good football to start off with, and I think they struggle with that a little bit, but that's no shame to them. I mean, they are a good team and they will beat teams this year. From our point of view, we can only go what the schedule says. Whoever is in the MAC, we will happily play and get on the schedule. But it would be nice to get close games all the time. But it's the first game of a season in a Bucks campaign, and every season's a new season for a university team because player turnover and everything. So it's a tough one to judge who's going to be strong and who's not going to be strong.
So looking forward to next week, Lincoln, Saturday night, under the lights. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, good. I mean, it's their first game, so we won't know too much about them. So it's a bit of kind of bit of apprehension there a little bit to see what they come out with. We'll prepare and make our adjustments like we did this week so we're kind of ready for everything and every eventuality. So we'll focus a lot on ourselves this week in the classroom and our development ready for next week.
So just finally, your personal MVP for the game?
I wouldn't like to pick out just one person as the MVP. I think there's a number of guys that have really stepped up and played well. So I think Tristan on the offensive side played really well for us today. From a defensive point of view, I think there's likes of Sam Marshall really kind of stepped up as one of our linebackers.
Great, thanks Coach, thanks for your time.
Well, thank you.
Cheers. Okay, we're here with Coach Ashton Smith of the Nottingham Outlaws, and how do you think the match went?
First half was interesting, but obviously disappointed. We didn't put on a better show for all the people that were here and the people watching it on the internet. It's a steep learning curve for our guys. Birmingham are obviously a very, very good programme, and we put them in too many easy positions for a team of their quality in the first quarter. So frustrating.
So some work to be done on the special teams. Long snapping this week with quite a few fumbled punts inside the 5 are quite a big problem you get.
Yeah, we didn't just mess up in special teams. We messed up in every phase of the game. We struggled at times to run the ball, pass the ball, catch the ball, block, tackle, get off blocks. All the fundamentals, really. So it's a good place to start because it means you can improve everything. So
you still got the score on the board, and you were close there at the end as well. Maybe against the backups, but still looking promising. Anyone stand out for you today?
We've got some good players that have joined us this year. We'll grow into it. We don't play Birmingham every week, So there's some other teams in our division that we will be a lot more competitive with. And we've got 2 weeks now before we play Loughborough, so we've got some building work to do, but we'll come out, we'll look at the film, we'll practice hard, and we'll be ready for Loughborough.
So yeah, Loughborough in your second game, Birmingham first game. That's a tough schedule, but surely things looking up after that because the two toughest teams in the MAC probably.
Yeah, it's a tough pre-season, but we look at it that 6 games, 6 wins gets us through to the plate. So if we can be competitive against teams like Birmingham and Loughborough, which we weren't in the first half today, but we showed a little bit more in the second half. If we can improve now between now and Loughborough, who are obviously going to present a very different challenge. They're a very physical side with a triple option. And then from then, I think we played 2 double wing teams, and then Christmas, and then 4 teams after that we really should be looking to get results against.
So xpLosION's a big event and lots of spectators today. How do you think that affected your guys out there? How did you feel about it?
I talked to the players at the beginning about the difference between nerves and excitement. There really isn't any difference between nerves and excitement. It's just a question of how you handle it. I think you can't prepare yourself for something like this. I don't know if it fazed them. I think it's more to do with the fact that it was the first game that a lot of the players played. We started 6 first years today, 6 rookies that have had 7 weeks worth of practice, and at times it shows. You're not going to be as polished in all areas of the game, but you get better and better and better if you keep practicing and you keep working hard. So.
Okay, Coach. Well, best of luck for the next 2 weeks in the off season, and then again back to Loughborough. But thanks for talking to us.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.